Here's a stone chimney. We're going to take this apart and see why it's leaking. It's leaking all down the front face, so what we'll probably do is put a membrane around the backup brick on this chimney. But we'll have to see what it looks like once we get it opened up. Here's the top view of this chimney. It's been leaking water into the house. My feeling is the water is mostly coming in here, but we're not sure yet what it is. So we're taking this stone off here, making pretty good progress. And you can see the crown is all rotted out here. The cement is poor on it. Rolling, chipping away on this chimney. Make short work of this stuff we've been farting around with. So we've got the cap off this stone fireplace now, and we got all the stone off the outside. And as you can see, the flashing was really imperfect on this. This was soaking water up. The whole block was soaking up the water like a sponge. And then in order for it to go anywhere, it would probably drip down between the stone and the brick here, and there was nothing to stop it from going in the house, which is what it did. It went in the house. So we're going to put some blueskin membrane on here. For the bottom will be a peel and stick, and the top will be paint on. And then we'll put the stone back on and the cap back on. Fairly big project, but it was really poorly designed to begin with, and that's why we're doing this. So we're putting the blueskin on here, but I wanted to show you what we did first. Here is, you can see this flashing wasn't in a really well thought out thing, because any moisture that got in there just went behind the flashing and into the house. So now we got it coming out. And for the blueskin, we use this blueskin spray prep, and then the blueskin is right here. And then we use the blueskin membrane brush on. You can see it right there. And because this is so uneven, you can't actually put the membrane itself on, so we brush on the membrane, and that allows us to use those wall ties again to tie the stone back to the main structure here. So we're going to finish that up. So where that long slopey piece was, we put a nice flashing over top of everything, and on the flashing we screwed some stucco wire on, and we're going to start putting the stones on. But the front of this is going to be more like an overlay stone job than an integral stone job. We'll tie it in every chance we get, and I'm using some clips there to start it off. So here's some of that stonework done on the top of this flashing. Now we're going to join it into the rest of the stonework going around the chimney. Looking good. So now we've got the front face done on that flashing. Looks very good, and it's all sturdy, and we're putting the first row on this of the stonework onto the chimney, and then we'll build a big cap over the top of everything. So we've added a second coat of of that Blueskin brush on membrane, just to make sure it's all working really good. And these ties are going to tie everything together. Probably some rock wallers that have different methods of dealing with things, but I'm an old cavity wall guy. I know all about membrane and how to deal with all that stuff. Maybe we're these rock wall guys who've never built cavity walls, possibly. Anyway, I'm sure this will all work out really well. Any water that gets down that membrane will seep its way over the membrane onto the ground. I'm putting some weep holes in, and then everything will tie up together with that cap. So we have the chimney basically built here now, and we're going to put the cap on it. Needs to have a few more stones laid up there, and then we're going to pour this nice big cap so that the drip edge is quite a ways away. And you can see we put in this little piece of wood that, when it's pulled out, forms a drip edge underneath that cap. So that's the stonework basically done, and ready for the concrete work. So here's a shot from down here. You can see how the stucco wire on one side is filled up, and you can still see the membrane in that corner. I have to finish this bottom piece off, and then we're ready to pour the cap. So we're ready to start pouring here. We've got the forms oiled, and we're going to put that reinforcing in, and then we'll fill that up with cement. That little bit of insulation acts like a bit of an expansion joint against the flue liners, and hopefully it doesn't crack it again. So here's the reinforcing in it. Got that Durawall ladder wall around here. That keeps that all tied together. So now we're putting the waterproofing on here, and we've done a little primer around the outside of this flashing to get rid of that blue color. What's the name on that primer, Roland? Or on that Fabri-Shield 761 Fabrichem, and it's the strongest weatherproofing we've ever used. It smells really big, and looks like it'll work well. We're just doing a complete coat on everything here, including the stonework and the mortar, just to make sure it's not soaking in any more water anymore. So we'll be done this in no time, and we're done.